Why did the Indominus Rex get a job at Jurassic World? Because she was overqualified for breaking out. This is episode 1 of the Spectacular Cinema podcast. Alright, let's get started. So, today, I got my guest right here, Galvin. Say hello, Galvin.
So that was an awful intro, but okay. Yeah, hello.
And he is a big Jurassic Park / Jurassic World fan. So, I'm gonna get started with a simple question. So, Galvin, what are your thoughts on the trailer so far?
Okay, let me pull up snippets of the trailer. I definitely should have been a little more prepared for this, but I was watching Godzilla earlier. So I have that. Oh wait, you can hear my typing. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
Forgot I have that as a thing. It's okay. So overall, I'm pretty excited about the trailer. I've had to been rummaging around, because I am trying to, no offense, trying to find some sneak peeks or anything, any leaks
That's all good.
beforehand, and I've been having to comb through the AI this
What do you mean?
franchise has. Oh, there's a lot of fake AI leaks out there.
Oh yeah, like the fake trailers for like the Avengers
Yeah,
and
like-
whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I'll see something and I'll have to like let me check the credibility real quick. But anyway, overall, I think it's a pretty cool concept. I'm still reading the books, and I like the idea of the failures on the island, such as the D-Rex, which is its design is fine.
But like, what's it called, a D-Rex? I still don't understand that.
I don't fully get that either, if I'm being honest. I assume it's gonna probably has something to do with like just the way that they did it. Like maybe it's like the fourth one and the
But
fourth
like,
one.
it had to be created by
Mr.
by
Will.
Chu, right? That's his name. Like the guy who was like the original scientist for the first part. Not Hammond, but like the Asian guy.
That's Wu. That's Dr. Wu.
That's Dr. Wu. Oh, I thought his name was like it's Chu. My bad.
No, it's not even close. I don't know how I opened up Safari somehow. I don't even have Safari on this. What is this? Why is it whenever I don't know why. Whenever I open my laptop, it keeps on opening DuckDuckGo, the browser. I don't even know that was a thing.
You hear they got in a scandal.
That's great. I don't know why they're on my screen. I haven't done anything in order to put them on here. So anyway, the D-Rex looks pretty cool. I do kind of think it looks a lot like a Muto from Godzilla. Again, I was watching Godzilla earlier, so that's probably
Okay. I could see it.
But the design is overall pretty good. I do find its massive forehead incredibly funny.
Okay, call me crazy, but I feel like the D-Rex has like a little bit of gorilla in it, like with the way that it was standing. Like I feel like it must have some sort of gorilla trait in it. Just like how the Indominus, they revealed like, oh, what exactly makes up the Indominus? I feel like they might do that with like the D-Rex, and like there's a little bit of gorilla in there.
I don't know why it looks to me like a whale.
A whale, okay.
I don't know why it looks whale. It's definitely like a poorly cloned thing. I don't know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was no offense. That he's definitely a failure. The extra arms though, that's why I'm confused. And it's a lot bigger than. I actually don't know how much bigger it is than Rexy, because of just we've only got to see a little bit of the trailer. Though I do in the trailer one of my favorite clips. I don't know if you want to edit in like a photo of the trailer clip when he's just standing behind the dude.
Yeah. No, I want to know like how do we get to that point? Like Because everyone else is standing outside except that one hazmat dude that they know it was in there, and they were like, okay, let's just go in. Like, is it like the Indominus situation where like the people were being stupid and they forgot like a cloak or something,
No, no,
and it just
no,
gets out?
no, they don't. This is the Jurassic Park series. They're definitely gonna pull like a, oh, he was doing maintenance and he slipped and fell or something like that. It's definitely
But
gonna
it's
be a
an
hyper.
abandoned island. Like, how do you? Who's
I
doing
don't know.
maintenance on
Either
an
that or
abandoned island?
I don't know. They're either that or they're just really dumb like explorers.
Yeah.
Um, but no matter what, I know they're gonna pull out the, it's actually super intelligent, goodness gracious. And I'm like, okay, guys, we all these dinosaurs do not need to be smart. Just like they're slowly increasing in intelligence, and I find it really funny because we started out with like the original movies where it was just, oh no, dinosaurs escaped, and then it went up to, oh no, Spinosaurus Island, and then there was, oh no, really intelligent lizard man, and then really really intelligent lizard, and now we're just failure. It's like,
Okay.
okay,
Like, I think you might be right though, a little bit on like the it might be maintenance because like, look, I get like there is like some logistic reason for bringing a hazmat suit. Like, I understand, but also, right? I argue with the fact that okay, so we know that that they're out there to get like the three like dinosaurs of like the strongest dinosaur of like land, sea, and sky, right? But like, why would you bring a hazmat suit for that? You know what I mean? So it genuinely could be maintenance,
so
right?
Quetzalcoatlus. I mean, actually, let me double check. I don't remember.
Because like also it's kind of convenient how like oh these three dinosaurs specifically have like the cures to like cancer or something like that. I find
What's
that
the one?
really convenient.
Quetzalcoatlus are straight up not even dinosaurs. But anyway, oh, to speak on your point about these dinosaurs specifically, I actually did a research paper on this a while back. For all of you,
You did?
yes, for all of you unaware, I'm a biology major. Anyway, so I'm specifically marine biology. And I was doing a research paper on this, and humpback whales and blue whales, despite the fact, so they have trillions and trillions more cells than any human because of their massive size. Like some people could swim through their arteries.
Mhm.
And so it's the biggest animal to ever walk the planet. It's true. The size of the blue whale is truly mind-boggling. But and you would expect with all those cell replications, there would be DNA mutations and there would be all this cancer because if it has more cells, there's more of a chance that one of them is going to turn cancerous, right? Whales have less cancer rates than humans, because they have a thing in their blood. I don't remember exactly what it is. Again, I wrote this research paper a while ago. But and so there was. I'm actually gonna have to like message my like 8th grade biology teacher because I was literally, because I'm not joking. I'll have to find the paper. I wrote a paper about extracting these cells that kill cancer from blue whales because blue whales have so many. I was like, we could definitely like extract them from like cows or something, and that could be like a cure for cancer. That's why I found it so funny when this movie came out, and I was like, I figured that out in 7th grade, people.
So
Like,
you think like the mosasaur having like the cure to cancer, right, is a little bit like logical. So like
no, it's 100.
the other dinos, do you think they like that is a little bit logical? Because like they evolved to later be chickens. Like we know this, right?
They did not actually in the slightest.
What? Wait, hold on. You're telling me that's not true?
Though, okay, so the way that dinosaur evolution like worked was, all the large theropods such as like mosasaur, I'm sorry, mosasaur is not a theropod, goodness gracious, like T-Rex and that, everyone always like, oh, they evolved into chickens. It was T-Rex all went extinction. It was an extinction event, at which point, again, I also find it funny that it's called Jurassic Park despite the fact that T-Rex did not live in the Jurassic. Anyway, but
I
so
don't think John Hammond cared. I gotta be so honest.
John Hammond, we spare no expense except for our PR team, I guess. Anyway, so he was, it was actually a common ancestor of. I wrote this out a couple weeks ago when I was bored, and it's a common misconception. T-Rex not de nothing can de-evolve. I hate the phrase de-evolution because that's just not how evolution works. But so it was a common ancestor that happened to have survived. So chickens, T-Rexes did not evolve into chickens. T-Rexes are related to chickens via like an ancestor common. Same way that we're related to like chimps. We did not evolve from chimps per se. We have a common ancestor, so we're related.
So where do we fall with the whole, we have a 2% matchup with the genetic code of bananas? Where do we fall under that category?
Every single thing that has ever existed comes from a universal common ancestor, which is literally just one cell with a couple bits of RNA in it from a couple trillion years ago. It just so happens that bananas split off from us genetically a long time ago. So
I think that would explain a lot of biological factors if you ask me. But that joke aside,
yeah, joke. Really killed it in the biological community.
oh yeah, yeah. I should totally like hit up like all of your biology friends and just like be a stand-up comedian for them.
Gosh, you might get laughed off of campus. Also, you go to your own college, just do it there.
Yeah, but it's funner if I do it there. You know what I mean? And by there, I mean your college.
Yeah, all my marine biology and military friends really gonna be laughing our asses off of that one.
Okay, you know what? Since you brought up military, I gotta ask. So, okay,
We're
you've
going
seen no. You've seen the whole like dinosaurs with missiles and miniguns and whatnot. Okay, so if we hypothetically had dinosaurs, right, like serve with us, right, in the military, how well do you think that'd work?
I think okay, it's I'm gonna reference Attack on Titan here. To make my point. So in the hit anime Attack on Titan, there's a long period of time where Titans are like the most powerful weapons of war because they're just massive and they're hard to get rid of, yada yada yada. Then later in the series, like during the war, the other people just come up with guns to just kill the Titans. I think the same thing would happen if we had military dinosaurs. It's the same reason why like dogs love canines, love all that they do in the military. But like I'm sorry, drones are better.
Drones are better?
Yeah, drones don't get scared and run away. Also, dinosaurs definitely did not have like training. what ensign? Wait, that's sorry. What like private or recruit are we shoving to train these dinosaurs? Do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the only like kind of possible one would be unironically the Velociraptor, but like specifically the Jurassic Park version. So I guess in our real life standard, it'd be the Utah. Because
I was gonna say, yeah, let's train the cat-sized bird. Really?
Yeah, no, because
like do a lot of damage there.
You know, okay, you know who I think would be like, this is kind of morbid, but you know who I think would be like a good like kind of like threatening dinosaur to have like as a interrogation thing, right? Compies.
No, pop off. Let me know.
Send out like 2 compies out there and be like, give us the information, or else the compies are gonna bite you. Like the same logic as like putting like the rat cage like onto like your abdomen. I feel like doing a compy would be like.
What in 1984?
Am I wrong though?
That is definitely a war crime. That is definitely.
Is it? I mean, okay. What methods of torture are still legal?
Not many, because torture is bad.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously, but I'm like saying like in the scenario we still have.
Let me Google.
I don't know if Google's gonna give you the answer to what dinosaurs would be the most efficient for torture.
No, I'm looking I'm looking up torture methods of today.
Torture methods of today? Tickle me Elmos.
Well, like, a lot of what we do today is like... Did you say tickle me Elmo?
Just go back to the question.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I feel like most of it's like psychological, like sleep deprivation and that. I don't know torture methods. This is I
No,
was
because Mr. Beast got in trouble for that, and apparently that's illegal to the Geneva Convention. So a Quetzal, right? A Quetzalotl, right?
yeah,
That's it's just a pterodactyl but bigger. Am I correct?
kinda. It kinda. It's kind of like a. I'm trying to figure out how to say this in terms that you're gonna get.
I mean,
It's
you just say it.
okay. So it's like
I'm sure I might understand it.
okay. So okay. Let me fact check myself. Yeah, but I find it funny like Quetzalcoatlus is from Texas.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it was. I know there's fossils that have been found in Texas, but with the whole like Pangea thing, okay, I got it.
Okay, so the dinosaurs were around in Pangea.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Like because there's like Suchomimus and that were I'm pretty sure in Australia and Britain. I could be
Yeah,
wrong,
yeah.
but-
So the Utah, no, not Utah, the Quetzal, right? That's from
Mhm.
Texas?
I know there's fossils that have been found in Texas. Because I was thinking of the Haxagopterus.
What's that?
It's kind of like imagine the Quetzal but with like a really stupid head.
Okay.
It's just a giraffe with wings, basically.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. A giraffe with wings?
Okay, I'm talking about like its height aspect. Let me send you a photo.
Okay, I was like, huh? What do you mean it's a giraffe with wings?
Hey, editor Marcel, put up a photo of.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking that. I was like, yeah, I gotta have to put like a photo of this thing.
Let me send you a photo of it. I'm texting it to you. There's a Quetzal. Hexagopteryx is on the right.
Okay. Let me see this photo.
It's a goofy.
Oh, wait, what the heck? You know what this looks like? This looks like one of those creatures you'd see from like All Tomorrows. That's what it looks like.
Don't even get me started on All Tomorrows. We're not getting literature right now.
Okay, but like, does it not? Does it not look like a creature from All Tomorrows?
It does look like kind of one of them. Like it definitely could. It's something the key would pop up with.
Right. So then, is the mosasaur like the strongest like sea animal? Okay, because we established that the strongest like sky animal, right? Was which one again? Which one did we say?
The strongest like in strength or just like
Okay, well that's the thing. Like in the movie trailer, right? They said that we need like the like strongest predator like sea, land, and sky. Like and
I thought it was. Oh, they're talking about aren't they? Don't they have the Argentinosaurus? That's not a predator. I think it's just the largest.
is it? I mean, I don't know. It's like either the largest or like predator. Because I saw the Allo, like the Allosaurus, a lot in the trailer. So I was like, okay, so it's the land one, the Allosaurus? Because if so, that's cap. Like, there's no way it's the Allosaurus,
Allosaurus is basically just the Chihuahua of ancient North America.
right? I mean, like,
They find
it's stronger than the
Yeah.
T-Rex, right?
no.
No.
Have you seen this? The Allosaurus is not even close to like the size.
But I
No,
thought like
also they-
I thought like it was like it had a stronger bite force.
no.
No. Okay. Man, I'm just wrong like all over today.
This is not your topic.
I mean, yeah, sure, but still.
You're right now is how I feel whenever you bring up Marvel.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
We're like playing video games, and you're like talking about like I'll be like, oh yeah, that's a
Have
cool
you heard of
character. And you're just like-
Nightcrawler?
yeah, you're just pulling up like, yeah, this is so and so in universe number 269. He had this, and this, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Okay, so but then, so what? Okay, so is it like okay? Because I still think it's the strongest, right? But if you said if it's the biggest in the trailer, then like okay, then yeah, I'll believe you on that one. Then it is the biggest. Because if so, then yeah, it'd be Brachiosaurus, Mosasaurus.
Argentinosaurus, not Brachiosaurus.
Oh, is it? Okay, my bad.
Eh,
Argentinosaurus is the one that's the more hunchback one, right?
kind of, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Do they measure it by like from the tip of its head to tail, or like where does it stop?
Um, I think they do it by like just pure like mass.
Pure mass? Okay.
Because a blue whale is really big, but it is not tall. Well,
Hmm.
it's massive. Anyway, that's not important. We don't need to get on that conversation.
I gotta be so honest. I have a problem with like so they're naming it Jurassic Park wait what's the new title? Okay, my main problem with it is that okay, so the first three of the trilogy were Jurassic Park. Then we got World, and now we're back to Park. I'm like,
No,
are we not? I thought we were still on Park.
no, we're on World.
We're on World still? Okay.
Yeah, we're on Jurassic World Rebirth.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Because like I understood why World was World because oh, the dinosaurs are gonna be worldwide. But now this is just like a secluded island. So could it just named it Jurassic Island Rebirth?
I think they didn't want to deal with the whole naming thing. I think they're going with like a Star Wars trilogy type of thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, this film is really rushed in development. Like, if you didn't know, like this movie lost its original director, right? And this movie just came out of nowhere. Like, it's been developed in the same year, which is not on like that isn't like normal for films. Films usually get developed in like a year, like a year and like a few months to like just 2 years in general. Having this all come out like get writers, directors, film, edit, all of that in like the same year, no, less than a year, that's really rushed. And I'm surprised it looks this good. Like
I
but
don't know. I don't know why the Argentina sources they look really smooth.
so how would you pitch like a Jurassic Park horror game? Would you prefer a horror game or horror movie?
I feel there needs to be a good sanctioned horror movie because there's a lot of horror movies based on it. Like if you've been on the internet, there's been like a Therizinosaurus like weeping angel type level in one of the horror games, and there's a bunch of like knockoff horror games. But I don't think. Let me Google real quick. Um I don't think there's a Jurassic Park like company sanctioned horror game. Um, let me. I could be completely wrong though. Okay, there is a game called Jurassic
Robots are
Park.
like a lot of them, I think.
Yeah. There's a game called Jurassic Park Survival. I'm just learning about now.
What?
I don't know. It doesn't look good. If I'm being honest.
Is it a mobile
Just
game?
like no, it's on Xbox Series X.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, let me look at rate.
Maybe we need to play that.
Twitter is ripping it apart. But sorry, X.
Everything apart, dude.
X. Oh no, sorry. This game has not come out yet.
No. What?
It's
So it's in development?
I guess.
I think the closest thing to that like Jurassic video game, like that's horror, is probably like the zoo game where like all the animals are infested with like this
No,
parasite.
don't bring up Zoocosis.
Is it
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it didn't deliver?
No, it looks it was definitely rushed. It feels like yeah, it just feels incomplete. From what
Dang.
because I was watching people play it
Mhm.
and it just did not feel properly finished in the slightest.
Well, that's unfortunate. I was actually looking forward to play that, but
Yeah.
I guess not. I mean, maybe it'll be good enough to play because it's bad.
Like to play it if you want, like try it, but like it felt kind of like a mobile game, for being honest.
Mm, gotcha.
Yeah, we should probably talk about the big issue a lot of people have been having with this movie. I don't know if you're in the like circle that I am on like the internet that sees this particular issue, a lot of people are complaining about the Spinosaurus.
No, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the videos with like the my Shayla. I've seen that talking about the Spino,
Mhm.
and I remember the Spinosaurus looking a certain way, but then I remember like paleontologists like not too long ago they were like, oh no, this is the new official redesigned Spinosaurus because like
You say
carbon.
redesign, it's like an OC.
I mean, are we not redesigning them?
It's complicated. My personal opinion on it is it it looks like a puppet. It's it's
Okay,
not.
I don't see it. How? How does it look like a puppet? Is that not what like the like what Spinosaurus are supposed to look like?
Okay, I will send you like a current okay, let me look up. Let me send you a photo of
Because I thought
like.
they were pretty spot on. Like I got hyped when I saw it in the trailer. I was like, oh, they gave the Spino like the new official like design. Because yeah, the one in the '90s wasn't like accurate to like what we think they are like now. So I got
Like,
happy with that. I was like, oh, cool, they redesigned it.
it looked like the neck. The neck is
The
I think
neck,
where because it looks like it looks tubey. Like
it's 2D.
no tubey. Like a tube.
Oh, okay.
Also, here, let me like I will rip this apart. Once I send you the current accurate photo, I'll over like text.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there it is. I got the notification.
And bing!
Okay, look. Okay, is this the Jurassic render or is this like
That's
the
paleontology render.
okay, paleontology render? Are the color schemes accurate?
Color schemes are really hard to pin down for a lot
Yeah.
of dinosaurs. There is some that we're able to like fully guess. There's one that we know of. Most people in the paleontology community refer to them as tacos.
Okay.
And that's actually our most preserved fossil because you can like see this. You can see like the skin, and we know it had quills on it. So that's actually our like most preserved. And we like some of them like there's one dinosaur that we know it has a ringed tail because goodness, this phone download this image. Sorry, I just screenshot it to send it to you. So you
Okay.
know.
So wait, what dinosaur had the ringed tail?
Let me look up the exact name. It's not well known.
It's a floppy tail for the Spino.
It's in the new movie. It is.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I see the problem now. It looks like they like the people who worked on the movie were like, okay, so we're gonna take the new adaptation to like the Spinosaurus, but we're just gonna make it look more like a crocodile. So
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
I think
That's
that's what
the.
they did.
Yeah. Okay. I will speak on that afterwards. But to answer your question, it's the Sinosopteryx, which is the one that we know has a ring tail.
So is it like the Ankylo, where like it used it for defense?
No, it has like a ring-tailed lemur tail. It's a tiny little dude. It's kind of like a raptor.
Oh, okay.
It kind of looks like a really fluffy compy.
Puff one. It's a puff one. Which I
Um,
mean, in the world building of the movie, I feel like yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
like I really enjoyed the new Mosasaurus design because you can see like not the cross shading, the lighter underbelly
Hmm.
of it, which is really and the darker upside, which is probably accurate just because that's pretty common that we see in a lot of marine predators like great white sharks and I think dolphins also have it. I know the
Mhm.
ones in the bay do the bay that I live by. I'm not gonna dox myself. Give you all the location. So
You know what
yeah.
I want to see. I want to see. I'm waiting for a Jurassic Park movie where they show us the nautiloids and horseshoe crabs. I know they're still around, but like,
We going Precambrian in this bitch.
I want more Precambrian dinosaurs, or I mean, they're not really
Oh,
dinosaurs. Like You know what I mean? I want more
Yeah.
aquatic, like ancient, like creatures in the Jurassic films. But like, I feel like that'd be like a cool, like maybe like one-off movie that you can do, like maybe like a Jurassic Park, where like the movie takes place like in a submarine, and like the
I was
threat is
literally
like
about
all
to
the
say that.
aquatic dinosaurs. Like, I think
Give
that'd be
me,
cool.
give me a military nuclear sub, and like in the Taiwanese Strait, like, like
I mean, okay, you know what's? I feel like they have to kind of establish this, but knowing the Jurassic Park franchise, they won't. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay, um, so in the movie, they said that like that they moved all the dinosaurs to different like uninhabited islands, right? Like across the globe because they didn't want to like coexist with dinosaurs anymore. How do you monitor that with like the mosasaur and creatures like that? Do they have like just like metal like cages just underwater to prevent them? Like,
wait
because if so,
for
that kind of sucks
sorry for like what?
for like all the aquatic animals. Because like you can preserve the ones in the islands pretty easily. It's an island. But like, how do you monitor that with like an aquatic animal? You know what I
Um,
mean? Because like that'd be pretty hard to do.
I feel like it would be a cool concept, hitting like the Anomalocaris and all that. And I say that as if the Anomalocaris is scary. They're adorable. Um,
Which
but
one is
I
that?
feel like it's like kind of like a shrimp esque thing.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's like we've seen that one meme that's like, "Oh, an Anomalocaris, what do you do? I do my best."
I'm gonna be honest with you, Galvin. That is specifically your side of TikTok.
I think it's a VR chat. That's a VR chat thing, so I didn't know it was also your
It's a
side.
VR. I have not gone on VR chat in the longest time. I need to do that. Because
Yeah.
like VR chat bars, sometimes you hear the most interesting conversations. Let me tell you.
So I feel like yeah, definitely a cool concept that should be used in media
I
more
want
often.
a Jurassic Park, but set in 1914.
No,
Think of it, dinosaur trench warfare,
that'd be horrifying.
right?
You're
Like, you already got to deal
you're
with like
yeah, you're
pests
like a
and
small
rats.
you're like a small you're a small British like British like fifth like 18-year old is the drafting age, like a British 18-year-old, and you've lived in your small little British village your whole life, and then all of a sudden you just see a Spinosaurus running over top of the running over, or someone throws a Dinosuchus at you, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Bro, no,
What
like,
the fuck?
bro, you know what's like? Okay, so I think like the only like, I could totally be wrong, but like I think the only two media franchises that have ever covered dinosaurs in like in a militaristic way, not counting Jurassic Park 4 or Jurassic World, right? I
Mhm.
think it'd be like the Transformers, like the Dinobots, and Power
Him,
Rangers with the their like the
those are
Dino
robotic
thing that they
dinosaurs.
did.
Pretty sure there's a movie called like Zombieverse that it's like similar. I'm not googling Zombieverse though.
You're probably gonna get like stuff for like the Pooniverse, which is an actual thing. Like
What?
the
The
okay,
what?
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, like that horror
Yeah.
film.
Oh yeah, it was
Okay, so
awful.
if you don't know, they made a sequel, right, called Winnie the Pooh, like something, right? It was like a sequel to
Mhm.
it, but that's those same people, right? Knowing that like a bunch of like the like classic Disney fairy tale creatures are gonna be now like in public domain, they decided to
Yeah.
make their own cinematic universe with like horror versions of all these characters, right? So they call it the Pooniverse, right? And so far,
Wait,
the
this seems
cast
so
has
wrong.
been the Winnie the Pooh cast, right?
Yeah.
Um, Bambi, Pinocchio, Peter Pan,
Uh,
um, and now it's Steamboat Willie, I think.
I'm
But
sorry. I'm gonna put my hand on your imaginary shoulder when I say this.
mhm,
Your theoretical virtual shoulder. How
mhm.
does this have anything to do with zombie beavers?
Oh, I thought you said Zombieverse,
I said zombiever.
like a beaver.
Yes.
Well, then never mind. What is a zombie
Pull
beaver?
I don't know. Pull up the title. Pull up the title of the movie. Come on.
Zombie beaver. Okay. Well, I guess editing me is gonna have to cut that out.
Editing you is just gonna like put up on the screen. What the fuck are they talking about?
They're like, what is a zombie beaver? Okay, so is this a movie or is this like?
No, this is definitely a movie. I definitely like when I was like on my like 3 month period where I was just watching bad movies. Let me Google Zombie Beaver. Even though it's it's a 2014 film. By the way, it's on Blu-ray, so I was correct. Might I add, it has 72 Rotten Tomatoes.
Critically, zombie beaver.
Correct.
I need a word with critics, dude. I need a word with them because like how
I don't know, but why is there also a human zombie beaver? I don't know what's happening.
you know how many like shark like bad movies there are? Just like sand shark, land shark, snow shark, extreme shark, sharktopus.
This movie did not get a fucking sequel. Okay, so speaking about media stuff that's not movies, it's Ash Trevino in Netflix. How I think she's faking it. I don't know. Netflix hasn't made a thing about it, but
Ash Trevino, like we're gonna hear that story like once it's all wrapped up. But like right now, it's like still in development. There's no way.
There's no way someone fully agree. Oh, I found cute shuckle art. Sorry. Thank you, Pinterest, for sending me that notification with cute shuckle art. I love shuckle. If y'all need my shuckle opinions on when you do Pokemon, let me know that.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, back to what we were talking about. But like, influencers aren't the best nowadays. I'm gonna be honest.
I'd argue some never were. Like
Some never were.
I think most aren't, but like I mean it's only now because of the internet that we're finding out about like their scummy practices. I think that concludes our first episode of the podcast.
Do you have like a silly thing you're doing at the end, or like a bit?
That is quite literally just it. Other than thank you, Galvin, for joining me on the first episode of Spectacular Cinema, and hopefully we'll have you again for one of the drawing streams or another host, or not host, but because I'm not a host, you don't get that job.
I know I do a better job. Can't have me doing too much.
I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe someday we'll have multiple hosts. But yeah, either way, thank you for joining the first episode, and I will talk to you probably another time because you're my friend. So yeah.